take just a few minutes to say what we're up to. And the format is just like this. We've got you and I, Jacqui, on the video, and the rest of the group is in the chat room. And that's really so that it eliminates travel and all the expenses that go with that. And then we're spreading a 6-hour workshop over 3 months. So then it's more affordable and more easy on the schedule. And Jacqui, you and I will meet once a month for 2 hours each month over 3 months. Does that make sense? So
yes,
the program is on the website.
8th of October, 3rd of November, and 3rd of December.
From 7 till 9 UK time.
Yes.
And we're going to take one facet of self-care for each of those 2 hours.
Yes. We'll take one facet for each of the 2 hours. And I know there will be some overlaps. There are bound to be some overlaps. But reminders are great. Revision is absolutely great. And what I'm hoping is going to come are questions from the participants particularly. And if anybody wants to send questions in advance, that would be fabulous, because I've got outlines for each of the workshops, but I want it to be very much an interactive thing where you get as much out of it as you possibly can.
Yeah, that would be fab. So whether you go to the contact page on online events or at therapy workshops, send us your thoughts and your questions. And the first workshop will look at first aid kits.
Yes. So what I will do is go through how to construct your own first aid kit. You will have a chance to do so. You can ask questions. So I will sort of take the process through as the group. Excuse me. And you will all end up with your own beginner first aid kit.
Yeah, that's such a powerful exercise.
Questions answered.
Yes. We're going to spend a bit of time on the second workshop looking at how supervision can support our self-care and how we can make good use of supervision, I guess.
Yes. It's self-care and supervision, and I'm wanting to look at it from both aspects. That's the supervisee aspect and the supervisor aspect. And I think that's important, even if you are not a supervisor. If you get a chance to dialogue about how a supervisor looks after themselves, it might help you understand your supervisor a little more. It might help you be able to say those things that in supervision that are a bit scary to say.
Yeah. Like I was thinking about that when you were talking about that honesty, that congruence.
Yeah. Can we say the things that are tough?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And then the last section of the workshop in early
is going to be very much around listening to our bodies. What are our bodies telling us? Somebody's obrigada. Somebody's into the Portuguese.
Oh, fantastic.
It's very much listening to our bodies. What are our bodies telling us? Where are they telling us? And for some, it's something they do all the time. For others, it's quite difficult. I have a lot of people who say, well, I really don't know how to do that and to listen to my body. So that will be interesting to sort of get everybody chatting about it. And where do we feel tension? Lots of it, we feel it in all sorts of different places. Where do we feel annoyance and anger?
Yeah, so just taking that time to think about our bodies.
Taking the time to think about it. And we use it for ourselves. But of course, all of this we then can take and use with clients, whether those are counselling clients or supervisees.
Yes. So skills for ourselves and skills for our practice. And because we know that it is tight financially, we're offering the first 10 places on each of those parts of the workshop at half price for the first 10 people. So we want it to be a space for everyone.
What a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.